Good morning, friends. It's a beautiful day in our neighborhood today. We're both out here today because we're going to do a little pre cleanup out front. Um, the pollen is nasty, it's just everywhere. So I know that this will have to be redone or refreshed in a couple of weeks when the pollen season is over. But I am co hosting today with one of my YouTube sisters, and she wanted to showcase what's going on in your front yard and to do a little cleanup. So that's what we're going to do. Orlando's out here with me today. And I guess getting started a little early is not bad. We normally don't do anything until the end of April, the 1st of May in our area. Our summers are so long, and we always wait until pollen's over. But we're going to start a little earlier this year, and this could be a new routine for us. Do a pre and then just have to refresh at the end. Our goal today is to fluff our uh, mulch because we will add our new when we do our refresh to get any weeds that are coming up through our concrete. In our area, we have a lawn service that comes around every Tuesday. They don't do such a great job, and it doesn't make Orlando very happy, so he trims our bushes, and they're already trimmed. But we're going to do a little cleanup uh, and get a new rug down, get our doors cleaned, and fluff our mulch. And I'm going to feed my roses. I'm going to show you how the blooms are before I get started. I am so proud. I'm going to tell you something new that I tried this year. And I tried it just before blooming season, and it seems to have helped a lot. But and that is, and I'll go ahead and tell you about that now. That is a banana tea, banana peel tea. I tried that, and I'm going to give it a little bit more of that today. And I'm also going to do my go-to, which is coffee grinds and Epsom salts for my roses and what's growing out front. So come on in, and Orlando and I are going to now get started. It's beautiful out here today. There's a bird that's talking. I don't know if you can hear him. He's not chirping. It's like a, can you hear that? I hope you can. It's like a squawking, and he's been doing that all morning. I don't hear a whole lot of, oh, there's some chirping. So the birds are out chirping and squawking, and we're out here too to get it done. This should only take us about, of our actual time, about an hour. Um, so come on in, let me show you my roses, and then we'll get started. So friends, look at the blooms on these roses. I wanted to cut them back, but I can't cut them back because they've got blooms all down to the bottom. And I've always, not bragging, but very happy. So I don't know if they are just having a great year, but I'm giving the credit to the banana peel tea. I mean, rosebuds are everywhere. So we can't cut them back. Uh, and these are taller than for me, but it's twice a year. But we thought we had lost this one back in the winter, but it's back and with a vengeance. And this one over here had never done much of anything because of where it sits behind this bush here. But look at it. It's even covering up my pansies. It's not time to take them up yet. They're just too pretty to do that. So the pansies stay, as I said. And what I like to plant or have to plant out here is not even out yet. And that's lantana. Because it gets so hot out here, nothing else much will grow unless I'm watering it 3 times a day, and who has time for that? So, yeah. This is just a look at all the blooms on the roses. They are doing wonderfully. And over here, I have a pot to hang on that shepherd's hook. And I'm hoping I get some blooms on this bush this year too. I had a few last year. We cut it back too. So I'm going to give it a little bit of the banana wash today as well. I don't see any blooms on it yet, but it's usually a late bloomer, late summer. But it has spread out. It's growing. So I'm thinking it'll give us some blooms sometime soon. So I'm going to put the camera up, and I think the goal is to blow away this pollen first, where we're both going to be on some kind of allergy medicine tonight. These are supposed to be miniature roses, but again, they have outgrown what they're supposed to, and they've got lots of blooms and buds to come as well. So when I do my refresh and bring you back, all of these should be in bloom, and it's so pretty when they are all blooming together. But right now, we're going to get to work. Y'all see him squeezing his hands into my gloves because he can't find his. That's funny.
What?
I'm talking to our peeps about you. He's proud of it. This is a clematis that we bought last year and didn't think it was going to make it, but there it is, coming up as well. I think it's a clematis. Before he turns the mulch over, Orlando is pulling out some little seedlings. We have, we share our home with demon squirrels, so they're always burying things that grow in the garden. I call them bad, but I know they're doing what they think they're supposed to do. I just wish they'd do it someplace else. See, my gladiolas are starting to come up. I don't think I planted them deep enough because I always have to stake them on this thing right here. But they're coming up. That's sort of our hidden treasure because the bulbs, I planted them, I thought they would get tall enough to show, and they do, but the base is always hidden behind the bushes. I have some on this side and on this side as well. So friends, it's reveal time. And as you can see on the front, I have the pansies still in purple and white. And pansies are cold weather flowers. They've been out here all winter and they have been thriving. Although it's supposed to get up until the 80s this week. So I'm expecting them to perish, which is okay because once they perish, it'll be time for me to plant my lantana, which is the only thing I can get to grow out here. But this is how clean and neat everything looks. My wreath is on the door and it's also in purples and whites. And my petunia in the hanging basket, closer to the woods there, is also purple and white. So somehow or another, I may have to add some purple instead of all of the yellow that I normally have during the summer. I usually have the different color roses and yellow lantana as an accent. But this year I may have to maybe find something in purple, or it will be purple and yellow. I mean, hey, spring and summer are all about the different colors of the flowers, right? So everything is cleaned up. The roses are starting to, the buds are starting to actually turn into blooms. Isn't that beautiful? That is just beautiful. I want to thank Marlene of Marlene's How To's for thinking of me and inviting me to co-host this collab with her. It's right up my alley. I have indoor plants, outdoor flowers. I don't do much during the winter here, and Marlene is outdoors all the time. I come out in the winter and I plant my late fall, early winter, and plant my pansies, pull the lantana up, and that's all for the front. And out back, I generally cut everything back and get my pots together and set for fall. But you'll see that in another video. I will be doing the deck. But this is it for today's refresh. I hope you have enjoyed it. Be sure to go over to Marlene's channel. I'm certain, because she is such a green thumb and horticulturist, is that how you say it? That I know she's going to have something gorgeous going on over there. And she teaches you so many things too on how to deal with your plants, indoor and outdoor. She's just great at it. And if you go from my channel over to hers, please let her know that I sent you. Please, 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 so that she'll know that you heard about her over here at A Cozy Lifestyle with Clearissa. And check her out. Again, I'm showing you the buds up close. There's just so many. And when they bloom, I can't wait. And once they bloom, what we do is we cut them back, because I don't want the yard to get messy and junky and straggly. We cut them back, we feed them, and then we get a second bloom. We get our first one in late April, early May, and then we cut them back and we get another one in late June and July. And sometimes, if we're lucky, we get one for fall too. So that's it. Get to planning, enjoy your outdoor space as well. There's nothing more gratifying than being outside. The wind's blowing, the flowers are pretty, the front is clean. That's just makes you feel good. Almost as good as cleaning your house, right? Well, for me anyway. So, I did purchase this. Before I go, I'll show this to you up close and personal. And this was the only thing that was purchased for this refresh. I just thought it was so pretty. And I know it says spring and summer will be here soon. And I think if it doesn't get messy between now and then, I'll just put it in the shed and bring it out again next year, because we're not getting much time with it, because it'll be time to find one that says hello summer. But that's that. I hope you have enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks again, Marlene. I appreciate you. Links to all of the co-hosts will be listed in my description box below. Please head over to their pages and check out their contribution to this collaboration. Also, when it's available, there will be a playlist to make your perusing easier. Don't forget, check all of them out.